Alright, as you can see there on the top right of the screen, we only got 5 days left of this Season 2 before we get into Season 3 that drops next week. And what I decided to do, for this video is, I've decided to put together my favorite cards that I love to use in Season 2. Now, I do want to, do a little, explaining. I did not play a lot of Season 2. I felt like this season, at first, started off pretty slow, considering the fact that the power creep went back to 89s and you have to use 89s again, and the game started with 89s at launch, and you progressively moved up to the 99 plateau, and the fact that we did it again didn't really fit right with me. I gave it a shot, and I carefully sculpted my team, but not really a fan of the Season 2 start. And it wasn't until the All-Star break where I really started to come back and play this game a lot more. And even though college football dropped, I still played this game quite a lot. I grinded the All-Star program, I got that done, I got all the All-Star cards that you can get from Team Affinity, from the collections, and of course you got the Home Run Derby, the MLB Draft, the All-Star Game stuff that dropped as well. And there were just so many good cards that were dropping in the game, and that got me to come back into the game. And the past few weeks, we've had these moments and these cards drop. Of course, the season award stuff as well. It really got me back on the game. And as you can see here, these are the cards that I love to use in Season 2. Now, I do want to talk about this Ernie Banks. He did come out a couple of weeks ago, but he was my go-to shortstop, I think, ever since I got him. In the outfield, we got Brenton Doyle, Jarren Duran, and Juan Soto. Now, I had the 95 Juan Soto. I have this card right here, but I think I opened up, a pack, and originally I got Jarren Duran at first. I was like, oh, okay, I'll just pick him, and then I think there was a program that dropped literally, the day after I picked up Duran, and there was, a 99 guarantee that you can get. So I just picked Juan Soto, and I got him. And he's been one of my favorite hitters to use. So he's going to be our right fielder. Our third baseman, we got Chipper Jones. I mean, every Chipper Jones card since MLB 20 for me has been absolutely insane. So he's going to be our third baseman. Of course, we got Ernie at shortstop. And then at second base, I decided to put Elly De La Cruz. This card for me, I know his stats are a little bit low, and we're going to be playing on Hall of Fame, but he was absolutely insane for me. In the event, that All-Star event that dropped, and then I used him a little bit on the team before he got phased out. Really, really good. 296 average with them, 17 homers, 22 RBIs. OPS over 1,100, so very good. And then at first base, I got this 99 Tyler Fitzgerald. I didn't really have the best start with him, and I've been using him a little bit in the Moonshot event. But he's been a go-to leadoff guy I have at my leadoff spot, and he has been very, very good. Then at the plate, I got this Joe Mauer. He came along, I think, a week after the All-Star stuff. He got a Hall of Fame program along with Todd Helton and Adrian Beltre. And, I think I had Salvador Perez as my go-to catcher, and I have him on the bench. But in terms of, this Joe Mauer, I really loved this card back in Season 1. So, when this card dropped, I think, I immediately grinded for it, got the card, did all the missions. And then our DH for this one, 95 Carlos Correa. I loved his Season 1 card that he got at the beginning of the year. Then on the bench, I got Tatis, Justin Turner, Big Papi, and Salvi. This Justin Turner, if you saw that Moments of Glory video when I debuted him, Yordan, and Turner, or not him, Yordan, Turner, same people. Him, Yordan, and Ernie Banks. His swing is just so pure. And then I debuted Tatis. Didn't really get the best start with him, but I kind of adjusted pretty quickly. Big Papi, same thing with him. I tried him out, struggled, but thanks to the Moonshot event, I got his swing back on track. And of course, Salvi was my go-to catcher before Joe Mauer. And then in terms of the pitchers, I got Chris Sale, Paul Skeens, Dylan Cease, Zach Wheeler, and Corbin Burns. These two I used a lot when I started to come back into the game, and then these three. These two were just absolutely insane. And then Dylan Cease, I used him in a video, and he actually did pretty decent for me. And then my bullpen, I got Ben Joyce, Trevor Hoffman, Tanner Scott, Liam Hendricks, Robert Suarez, Clase, and Raleigh Fingers. Do got Matt Strawman here, because I still use his live series card. in my bullpen for a majority of season 2. Ellie, Doyle, Chipper, Duran, Banks, Soto, Fitzgerald, Correa, and Mauer. So, yeah, that's pretty much the team. Kind of a long intro, but let's just hop into it and see if we can win with these set of cards that we have here in this video. Alright, got into a game. Greg Maddux. Oof. His stuff is going to be like super slow, so I got to wait back. This game's on Hall of Fame because I am over 700. 121 and 96. Ground ball. Ellie, a lot of time. He's got that arm. I feel like Ellie at the top spot's kind of a risky play just because his contact against righties is not over 100. It's at 99, which is like still okay, but like against a guy like Greg Maddux, who, you know, his stuff is going to be like very slow, just got to wait back. And I hope that, like, you know, with me playing the Moonshot event, and, you know, I was grinding out the new stuff that came out today with that 99 Weston Wilson. Like, I was just playing on rookies, so I kind of hope that, like, my timing isn't really, you know, off. All right, 1, 2, 3 inning. Couple ground outs mixed in with a strikeout. Good start. It's got to be aware of that slow circle change that he has. Or is it a curveball? That's a good location right there. Maddux has very good control, so his pitches are going to be on point. He's going to be throwing dots. That's a good pitch right there. Just a better take. Just got on top of that circle change. Adrian Beltre. He was someone I was considering trying out when he originally like dropped, but I just never got the time to like really like fully try him out. So I really liked his 90 card that he got at the beginning of the year. I think it was like a core card. I wonder how they're gonna do like season 3. Like I know they're like gonna be dropping like 95s, and like one of the cards is like a 95 Randy Johnson, which is going to be like a nightmare to face because Randy Johnson in like every like game the past few years, ever since he's like been in the game, has just been so hard to face. Like I like that they're starting the season off with like 95s because they know that, like, you know, the postseason everybody wants to use like 99s. So I like really like the route they're going with that, and it makes me very intrigued to see how they do the content for season 3 next week. Alright, 6 up, 6 down for Chris Sale to start off this ball game. Alright, Jarren Duran. Remember when his card like dropped? Like I said earlier, like I pulled him, like opening night with his card dropping. I was like caught. I was like, oh shit! I actually pulled the 99 because I didn't think I was gonna pull the 99. Like I entered like opening up that choice pack, like getting like certainly getting the base round. But I did not expect to pull like the rare round, so that just caught me off guard.
I got 3 and 2.
I mean, we're working the count against Greg Maddux here to start the ball game. Ah, I got underneath it. I love that this card's a core card because he's going to be useful right away in season 3. Like, he's going to be my go-to shortstop. Although, I can put him in, like, the rest of the infield. Because I do have him up to diamond fielding. Right, Juan Soto. Dude, him and Aaron Judge are just insane. Like, those two literally are just, like, mashing baseballs. Like, I truly believe Aaron Judge is going to break his own AL home run record. Like, I truly believe that. Like, he's just hitting home run after home run and making it look so easy. I would be so shocked if he left the Yankees in the offseason. Because he just fits in so well in the Bronx. Wow. Truly believe that Juan Soto is going to stay with the Yankees long term. I mean, it just, again, he fits in so well at Yankee Stadium. Like, he just fits so well into that environment. And with having him and Aaron Judge like hitting right after one another, like, that's something you just do not break up. That's going to be trouble. It's going to get all the way to the wall. Got to get it in quickly. All right, he's going to hold the second. Now, ball. That's a fair ball. He's going to reach. Man, that is so tough. That's a much-needed double play that we needed to turn. 2 outs, not out of the woods yet, but it does make it a little bit more easier for us. First base is open. I do have Griffey on deck, so if I fall behind 2-0, I can just walk him.
That's a ball.
You know what? Just take first base. I'd rather have the lefty-lefty matchup. If he meets me lefty-lefty, it is what it is. Bunting with 2 outs. That's a choice. Should have dragged it towards third. Probably would have had a chance to score. That's a good swing right there. Oh, man. That's a good swing out to left field. That's going to be a little opposite field home run from the 9-hitter Joe Mauer. All right. So our first hit of the game is our first run of the game, and it comes from the number 9 spot in the lineup. All right, he's gone with back-to-back breaking stuff, and I've been able to lay off both times. See if he goes back to a fastball. He did. He went to the 4-seam. Nope, he went to a breaking pitch, circle change. A walk would be nice. Give us some speed at first. Good take right there. That's a good at-bat by Ellie. I think, like, Season 2 started off, like, pretty weak. But then it really had, like, a strong finish towards the end. Like, it had, like, a really nice finish. And I hope they keep up this momentum heading into Season 3. You know, we're going to see, like, you know, the postseason stuff. Maybe the finest stuff as well. Like, really intrigued to see how they, like, approach Season 3 to start. So I'm trying to make sure that doesn't happen here. Good choice going to the slider if I can get him to bite. He did. Softly hit, but right to Ernie. It is going to suck, like, you know, that I won't be able to use, like, these Season 2 cards again until, like, end of the year. But I think they did make it pretty easy to get some wild cards. Like, I think for the first wild card you just got to get, like, 1 card from Season 3. And you'll have, like, a wild card, like, right away. So they made them very easy to, like, unlock. It's a good swing out to right center, and nope, just didn't have enough, you know, juice on that. Like, Maddox has just been so tough to hit in, like, the past few years. Because, like, his stuff, it's just, especially if, like, you're facing nothing but, like, hard throwers, and you run into Maddox, and now you got to face, like, a soft tosser that is, like, an ultra dot, like, machine. It's a good swing out to left. And it's gone. So another 2-out home run from our third hitter in the order here in the bottom half of the inning. And we double up our lead. All right, Chris Sale, just keep doing your magic, buddy. I feel like Chris Sale is, you know, the favorite right now for NL Cy Young. I know Zach Wheeler is right there. And we still got like a month left of baseball. But, you know, the fact that Chris Sale literally turned back to his, like, Cy Young vintage self after leaving Boston, it's kind of crazy. And I feel like if he was healthy, like, you know, if he was healthy and pitching still for the Red Sox, like, he would be a huge contributor to their playoff chase. But he's not. He is a contributor to the Braves' playoff chase instead. And I know Boston's got to be kicking themselves right now because, you know, the past few years, Sale has been, you know, injured and, like, hit with the injury bug, and then the second he leaves Boston, he literally turns back into, like, the ace that he was, like, in his first few years in Boston, and of course when he was with the White Sox. Alright, nice work by Chris Sale. He is carving up this lineup right now. And wow, that's it for Greg Maddux. So he goes only 4 innings. Now we're going to face Ben Joyce, and he's got a hard-throwing fastball. So going from someone who didn't really throw all that hard to someone who can throw over 100, oof. It's a good swing, but that's going to be caught. All right, just carved him up. All right, a weak fly ball to left. Doyle is right there. I do think we're probably going to get another 99 Chris Sale. Probably like a finest card like towards the end of the year. Bunted again with 2 strikes and 2 outs. And he hits one out to right field. Wasn't on that on the PCI, but, you know, the power, and he got good exit velocity. It's our 3rd solo homer of the game, and it's 3-0. That's a good swing out to center field. Is that going to be enough to get out of here? And it's gone. 2nd home run of the inning. Our 4th solo homer, and it's 4-0. And that is a rage quit. We had 4 hits in that ball game. All of them were by the solo home run. 1 from Chipper, 1 from Ellie, 1 from Ernie, and 1 from Mauer. Chris Sale pitched 6 shutout innings. I think what we're going to do now is that we're going to play a second game. Probably either going to throw Paul Skeens, Wheeler, or Corbin Burns. But yeah, we're going to play a second game. Either one of those 3 guys that I just mentioned will be the starter. And let's see if we can win another one. All right, game number 2. We are at home. Oof, Kerry Wood. Oh, man. And he's got that Corbin Carroll boost. He has him on the bench. I remember there's like a glitch that you can have that captain boost without having that Corbin Carroll on like your starting lineup. Right, this guy's a World Series player, so gotta lock in. Fly ball. Looks like Soto's gonna get there. I had an option to get Duran in there, but Soto was gonna be the one. You know what's crazy? That, like, you know, Paul Skeens, he got called up in, like, back in May, and, like, you know, everyone was so hyped about him. And he's lived up to every single expectation of that hype. It's kind of crazy how he literally went from, like, you know, a top prospect in the Pirates system to starting in the All-Star game a few months later and being the opening pitcher to, like, potentially winning the NL Rookie of the Year. Like, he is absolutely insane. And I hope the Pirates keep him. Because if you follow the Pirates, you know how cheap their ownership is, and how, like, infamously they like to let go of their star players. Like, you know, Garrett Cole, Andrew McCutchen come to mind there. They have a pretty solid rotation. Like, you got Skeens, have Mitch Keller. Like, I know his name. It's gonna have to come back to me. If I can't figure it out, I'll probably just, like, you know, remember it, and I'll probably put like a little annotation up on the screen. A pretty nice offensive core. O'Neal Cruz, Brian Reynolds, Keep Ryan Hayes. Rowdy Tellez has figured out how to hit again. Alright, try to get this 1-2-3 inning here. Alright, Kerry Wood. It's kind of up and down with whenever I face Kerry Wood. Mostly down. Up the middle. It's going to be a base hit. I don't know why he threw that. He should have just kept it. And that's going to allow me to go to second. And I... goes inside and I chased. Just carving me up, man. What the heck? That was weird. Damn, he just carved me up. He's a lot of Jimmy Rollins a little bit. In season 2, because he was like one of my first wild cards, and I was really happy with like the fact that I was able to figure out his swing, because I remember early on at the beginning of the life cycle of this game, I just could not hit with Jimmy Rollins. Every time I got him in BR or like use him in ranked in season 1, I just could not hit with him. But gave him another shot, and he literally became one of my favorite hitters in season 2. I mean, he got the 2-0 fastball he was looking for. That's not good. Oh, he's going to go to second. I should have, you know what I should have done? I should have cut it off. Should have cut it off. We'll take that. And he got himself picked off. That's 4 straight strikeouts. That was a hanging changeup, and I missed it. God, I want that pitch back. It's a good swing, just a little late. He knows he got away with that. That was a mistake pitch. I don't think he had a good release on it, and he got away with it. You got to worry about Bazana's speed. Anything in the gap, he's probably going to score. Especially towards if it's a left center. But that's not going to matter. Wow, that's a good pitch. Backdoor cutter catching the outside. That's a great pitch. And I missed. Oh, I've gotten some hanging change-ups, and I missed them. Ah, man. That was a good fastball right there. He didn't know whether to just take it or swing at it, and he swung at it, and he got jammed. Gave it a good ride, he just got under it a little bit. Alright, another 1-2-3 inning for Paul Skeens. Oh, like it's right there, but like the timing is just not there, though. I think this is like the first full count that I think for either side, if I'm not mistaken. I said, well, to left. Wow. Just, I mean, wow. Wasn't even on that, but he went the other way, and Ohtani has like 125 power against righties, and he just sneaks it out to left, keeping it fair for a home run. Gotta hurry. Just got him. I don't know if he would have been safe if he just, like, you know, did not try to slide. Because I think I'd really hurt him. If he didn't slide, he probably would have reached. Alright, he just missed it. Alright, come on, man. We gotta get the lineup going. Other than Ellie's single, we haven't done jack. Ah, man, that's a fastball. It's just, I feel like the timing is really just throwing me off. Because, like, he's mixing up the pitches quite nicely. See if that works.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Oh my goodness. He goes to the changeup. That's a hanger. But that's going to be an out. That's probably my best swing, like, throughout this game. See if he chases the slider on the outside. Wow. Not only did he chase it, he just went the other way. Where was this pitch? I mean, that's not a bad spot. It's just had a good swing on it. I don't know if this is going to be the last inning for Paul Skeens. The energy is getting a little bit low, and he just hit another home run on him on Skeens. Who knows? Lost him. No way. Okay. I was about to say, if that ball stayed fair and he went the other way again. Alright, limit the damage. That's going to close the book on Skeens. He goes 6 innings, just 2 home runs. You know, pitched very well, just those 2 mistakes. That's it. Alright, there we go. Okay, there we go. That's the second good swing in a row we've had. Now we got the tying run at the plate. Oof. Okay, that one I think just got away from him. Oh my goodness. Like, oh my, like, he's thrown some pitches that have been, like, down the middle, but I just cannot catch up to them. Alright, I said I was going to do it for Skeens. Going to the bullpen. That is not a good start.
That's ball 3.
And now he can't throw strikes. I mean, I had to throw a fastball. Just had to get one over, but just got the green light. That's not good. Just left it down the middle. Just had to get it over. That's gonna get down. Let's get it back in. Damn, Hendricks did not get an out in that inning. Oh man, that's tough. Tony Stone, huh? It's a 99, right?
0-1.
Yeah, it's a 99. Okay, I don't know what happened there. I forgot the out we're looking for. See if he tries. Nope. Just cut it off.
He's in there. Hey.
He went to second. I get nobody out on that. Throw to second. Throw to second. Wow. Another mental mistake by him. But he does double up his lead. I have not been able to catch up to the changeup because it has that break to it. Like that pitch, like if it's down the middle and he's taking out. That's a very questionable decision. Why would you take out Kerry Wood when I had like no answers for him? I'm gonna bring in Tatis off the bench. Yeah, I don't understand why he took out Kerry Wood. I mean, I had like no answers for him like the whole game. On the ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. So literally, in the last 2 at-bats, I've gotten back-to-back hits. That's something I just could not do against Kerry Wood. Oh my goodness, he hung a slider. And I really want that slider back. He hung it and I missed it. Losse. Oh man. Just a strikeout. Like that 7th inning was probably my best chance to get on the board because I had 2 runners on. I got back-to-back hits. I missed it with Soto. Then I end up striking out with Fitzgerald. Like literally, the home run ball has been my my downfall in this game. Like you take those away. I mean, that was gonna be a tough play regardless. I mean, with the speed of Jimmy, like I said before, got interrupted. Like the home run ball has been just biggest op. All right, got the out. Like you take away the home runs, it's probably a 0-0 ball game. I mean, in fact, if you take away Ohtani's home runs, it's only 1-0. All right, I mean that's a walk. It's a leadoff runner. And that's going to get snuffed out. I mean, if he went to second and then back to first, he would have had the double play. God, man, I've just been... strikeout has been just not good. And that's just going to just... make it even worse heading into the bottom of the 9th. It's been a tough second game that we played here. Okay, at least Tatis, he's got 2 hits off the bench. Or since he came in for Duran. He's gotten on base both times. That's going to go foul. Oh, my goodness. That'll do it. God, a really frustrating second game. Felt like we pitched well. It's just a home run ball. That's it. Take those away. He really didn't do much. Like, he made a couple of mental mistakes, but home run ball, especially from Ohtani, really paved the way for his offense. Like, he got home runs from Caminero and Fitzgerald, but Otani was literally just killing me in this game. And it didn't help that I had, like, no answers for Kerry Wood. Like, he went 6 in a third. He struck out 12 batters. Only allowed 2 hits. Really frustrating game. Yeah, I think that's probably going to wrap it up. At least for this video. I don't know. Maybe I'll do, like, one more video for Season 2. It'll probably be, like, the last game I play of Season 2. But, yeah, I think that's probably where I'm going to end it. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.